should the Bulls have a backup plan for the summer of 2026? Meaning that, I think that there's a chance Kobe could leave, chance Io could leave. Of course, Vooch is an unrestricted free agent as well. We don't exactly know how the draft's going to shake out. I've already started looking. I'm going to be ahead of the draft this year. I'm not going to wait till like midseason to really start kind of figuring out the best candidates for the Bulls, because I already got a player that I don't know. I haven't looked at really any mocks yet, but I got a player to look out for the Chicago Bulls. Chris Siniak, I believe is how you pronounce it. The power forward / center from Houston. Look out for him. 6'10", 230 pounds. He's 19 years old. Keep an eye on that guy throughout this collegiate season. But coming off of that, the Bulls do need to have a backup plan in the summer of 2026. And so while AK has talked about patience in the summer of 26, you got to have targets. And a lot of the more unrestricted free agents have kind of, already re-signed new deals. And I think the key to the free agency, and I think for a lot of teams, not just the Bulls, are going to be restricted free agents. Follow the logic here. Much like with this offseason, right, where you have players, and I don't think the market is going to be as bad, like the way that it's been for Jonathan Kuminga, Cam Thomas, and Josh Giddey. I don't think it's going to be that tough for that, because there's going to be so many more teams with cap space that are going to be there. But I do think this, right? I think there are a number of restricted free agents that the teams that they're on are going to have to think about potentially going into the luxury tax to re-sign those players. And for that, I have a list of teams here, right? First one, Mark Williams. Mark Williams is a restricted free agent in the summer of 2026. I think that he could be a good target for the Chicago Bulls. Last season, averaging 15 points, 10 rebounds, 60% shooting from the field. He knows exactly what he is, over a block per game as well. Now, the problem with Mark Williams is he doesn't play a lot of games. He's never played over 45 games in his 3 years in the NBA. He's had health concerns. So I have a caveat for Mark Williams. The only way that I would want to see the Chicago Bulls sign Mark Williams as a restricted free agent is if they also draft a center. Meaning that they're bringing in Mark Williams to be the guy at 7 foot, 240 pounds. They're bringing him in as a more seasoned option at the center position that matches the play style that you want to play. But then you're kind of grooming that center that you draft to be the center actually of the future. And maybe Mark Williams eventually takes the backup role over the last half of that new contract. I wouldn't sign Mark Williams probably for more than 3 years. Maybe an option in the 4th year at best is where I would. Still 23 years old, so there's still a lot of time to turn it around. But when you look at big men that have this many injury concerns at the start of their career, that typically maintains throughout it. Now, we know that he got traded to Phoenix, but they also drafted Kaman Malawak, who is raw. They also got Rasheer Fleming there as well. So they already have some bigs in the wings. And I think that he could be got